Van life is more than a way to travel, it's a way to live. It's waking up to the sound of wind in the trees instead of an alarm clock. It's the quiet satisfaction of brewing coffee while the sun spills over the horizon. Life in a van is small, but it is full. Every corner has purpose, every item tells a story. Freedom is the heartbeat of this life. You wake, you drive, you stop where you want. No rent, no landlord, no rigid schedule. Days are measured by sunlight, meals, and moments that make you smile. You learn to love simplicity, to find joy in what fits inside four walls on wheels. Community is everywhere, even in solitude. Other van lifers wave as they pass, sharing unspoken understanding. Social media is filled with snapshots of vans parked by lakes, mountains, and desert roads. But the true beauty is not in the pictures, it's in living it, feeling the changing seasons through the window, tasting rain on the windshield, hearing the quiet of early mornings. There is a rhythm to this life. Packing and unpacking, cleaning, fixing, organizing, it becomes meditation. You learn patience. You learn to embrace imperfection. Sometimes the van breaks down. Sometimes plans fail. And yet, each challenge becomes part of the story. Van life is about connection to nature, to people, to yourself. Nights under the stars feel sacred. Conversations around the campfire linger in memory. The horizon is endless, and the road is both teacher and friend. It's also about creativity. Limited space inspires resourcefulness. Tiny kitchens, foldable furniture, solar panels, they are symbols of independence. Every choice is deliberate. Every stop is intentional. You live slowly, fully, with attention to the little details that matter most. This life is not for everyone. It asks for courage, curiosity, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. But for those who choose it, it is liberation. It's a statement that happiness is not a place but a state of mind. That comfort can be found in simplicity. That the world is not something to conquer but something to belong to. With van life is the poetry of motion, the art of seeing, the joy of existing on your own terms. It's quiet mornings, starry nights, and roads that never end. It's freedom you can touch, smell, and taste. It's life, stripped down, alive, and yours. Van life is a slow dance with the world. Every morning feels like a new beginning. The road stretches endlessly ahead, but it is not a destination that matters, it is the journey itself. Every mile brings new lessons. You learn to notice the small things, the way fog drifts over a valley, the way birds gather in the morning light, the quiet harmony of nature when no one is around. Living in a van teaches resourcefulness. Space is limited, so every item must serve a purpose. You become inventive with storage, creative with meals, and careful with water and electricity. These limitations are not burdens, they are freedoms in disguise. When you have less, you notice more. You notice the warmth of sunlight on your skin. The taste of fresh bread, the sound of laughter around a campfire. The community of van lifers is unconventional. People come from all walks of life, drawn by curiosity, wanderlust, or a desire to escape the ordinary. There is a quiet understanding between those who have chosen this path. You share advice, tools, and sometimes meals. You meet once on a mountain road, and later meet again hundreds of miles away, as if the van has its own invisible network. Friendships form quickly, but they are deep, rooted in shared experience rather than convention. Van life changes your perception of time. There are no hours dictated by offices or alarms. You measure days by sunlight and shadows, by the length of a hike, by the beauty of the sky. Sunsets are celebrated. Rainstorms are embraced. Nights are opportunities for reflection, staring at constellations through a roof vent, feeling the vibration of the van on uneven ground. Life in a van also means embracing solitude. Alone, you confront your own thoughts. You write, you read, you dream. There is an intimacy with your own mind that the ordinary world rarely allows. And yet, even in solitude, you feel connected to the land, to the sky, to the endless road. Every mile is a meditation, every campfire a ceremony. Every quiet moment a reminder that life does not need to be crowded to be full. The beauty of van life is that it teaches contentment. You learn to be happy with the essentials, a safe place to sleep, food to eat, and freedom to explore. Luxury becomes unnecessary, joy is found in the simplest acts. Cooking a meal on a tiny stove becomes an accomplishment. Washing dishes in a river feels satisfying. Sleeping under a sky of 1,000 stars feels sacred. Freedom, however, is not only about space or mobility. It is about mindset. Van life cultivates patience, humility, and gratitude. You learn to accept imperfection and uncertainty. Roads may be muddy, storms may arrive unexpectedly. Plans may change. But each challenge strengthens resilience. Each detour becomes part of the story. Every breakdown is a lesson, every unexpected encounter a gift. This life is for dreamers, for wanderers, for those who crave authenticity. It is a life of choices, deliberate and intentional. It is messy and beautiful, liberating and grounding. Van life is not a trend, it is a philosophy. It is a statement that life can be simpler, more mindful, and profoundly free. And at the end of the day, when the van is parked by a quiet lake or a cliff overlooking the ocean, you realize the truth of it: happiness is not a place you reach. Happiness is the freedom to be, to move, to see, and to experience the world in your own rhythm. Van life is poetry, adventure, and home, all rolled into one.